Hello, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie from Just Beauty with Julie. And today I am doing a full face of Fenty Cosmetics. I have the powder, I have the cream blushes in several colors. I have 3 different foundations, the Easy Drop, the Fenty Pro Filter. I have so much Fenty. This was requested by one of my subscribers and friends. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of Fenty. I'm going to be trying this foundation. I used to wear it. I didn't particularly care for it because it was very drying on the skin, so I'm going to like moisturize really well, make sure I spray my face, and I'm going to try it and see what we come out with. But I hope this is something that you guys are interested in seeing. If you are, please stay tuned for the video. If you are not subscribed, I would love it if you would do so. And also, make sure you press the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Let's get started with the video, guys. So let me just tell you, I put this primer on my face already. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. This is called the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and it's supposed to be very good for pores. So I know that this retails for $34, and I already put it on my skin. I really see a difference. I really do see a difference. I am gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna start the face. Okay guys, so like I said, I have 3 of her like foundations, but I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. I have it in 2 colors, so I'm gonna swatch it and see which one I want to use. They both are very close to my complexion. This foundation comes in 50 shades. She was the first one to come out with 50 shades of foundation, especially foundation shades that are inclusive for women of color. Now these foundations oxidize. I don't know if you can see what they look like. I am going to use this one. I don't like this orange shade. I think that's why I bought this second one, $4.40. I think that's the reason why this bottle is still full, because when I bought the $4.45, it was too orange. It was one of the in-between colors that she added after the first launch, because I want to say it came out in 40 colors, and then she added 10 more. This retails for $38, so this is what we are going to use. It's a very, very thick consistency, and this color is more of an olivey tone. When I used to wear it, people used to compliment me on it, so I guess it looked good, but it just was so matte. So I used this moisturizer today. This is one of my favorites, the Olay Whip Moisturizer, Olay Regenerist with sunscreen. That is what I used today. See how thick this foundation is? So this is what we're going to use today. Like I said, I don't have any of her eyeshadows. I think I purchased one of her palettes, like the first one that came out. I don't remember what it was called. It had a strange shape, and I didn't like the colors. Like once I got it home and I looked at it, I didn't like the colors, so I took it back. And I never like purchased any more of her eyeshadows. So this might come out being a Rihanna Soft Glam look, maybe. We're gonna see. It has like a smell to it. I think the color looks pretty good. It's definitely an olivey tone, but it's okay. It's better than that orange one. It's definitely better than the orange color. Now I had a Rihanna sponge, right? And I want to say that this might be it right here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I opened it and I used it or I was waiting until I filmed the video. I can't remember. This foundation is definitely a full coverage foundation. Yes, it's medium to full coverage for all. Long wear, light as air. Soft matte foundation with buildable to medium coverage. It looks really, really beautiful on the skin. If you notice that this eye is a little red, it's because I think I sprayed something in it, or I put the moisturizer in it by mistake. So hopefully it'll clear up. I think that looks really, really good. And it covered up all my hyperpigmentation under my chin, which is always a wonderful thing. So I have her Pro Filter Concealer in 2 colors. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. It retails for $28 and it comes in 50 shades. It is a creamy long wear crease proof liquid concealer that delivers light as air, medium to full coverage in a groundbreaking range of 50 easy to shop soft matte shades. I have it in 420 and 340. So I'm gonna try the 420. It doesn't really have a smell, which is a good thing. Maybe it does smell like something, but it's a very faint smell. Whatever it is, it's a very, very faint smell. I think I'm going to use a little bit of the 340 to highlight under the eyes. I want to say that this concealer dries down really, really fast. I'm using this, first of all, the brush that I used to blend out my foundation was the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH03 foundation brush. And now I'm using the Morphe M173 brush to blend this out. I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the video, but I'm using a new lens. If you like the way this lens looks and how like close up it is, please let me know in the comment section that you notice the difference in the lens. I like it. I think it looks really, really good. So I can see that I'm gonna have to use a beauty sponge to blend this out because it's not blending in with this brush. I'm gonna just blend it out some. Now this foundation, I can feel it on my skin. It has a very like sticky, drying kind of feel. Yeah, it's very tacky. It's very tacky. And the concealer actually has the same feel as the foundation. It's definitely a very thick consistency. I'm gonna use this sponge. I'm gonna pull it up on her site because I want to see if this is the Rihanna Beauty sponge, because I know I had one and I looked all over in my filming room and I couldn't find it, and I was like, I don't understand where it go because I don't remember using it, but I might have used it one day. Yeah, see how that just blended things out. I mean, this foundation and concealer is so drying that I don't even know if I want to use the powder to really set it down because it's so thick feeling. I know that doesn't make sense unless you've tried it. If you guys have tried this foundation, which I'm sure a lot of you have by now, please let me know what your thoughts are on this foundation because it's definitely hit or miss with this. See how that blended out? It blended out really, really well with the sponge. I would have been blending forever if I would have tried to use that brush the whole process. I'm going to spray a little bit of this Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. Maybe it'll give some moisture back to the face. So now this is not really good as a setting spray, but it's good to add a little moisture to the skin. It's so fine, like the mist is so fine, you don't even really feel it on your skin. I think that is like $22. Let me see. What I like about a lot of her products is she has a lot of trial size, like little small ones that you could take on trips if you travel a lot, where you don't have to take a full-size bottle. So that's good. Okay, I don't even see like the full, I see the travel size of this, but I don't see the full size. So I think the full size is $18 and this is $9. So I'm gonna get one of her powders. I have this powder in 3 colors. I have Hazelnut, I have Coffee, which we're not gonna use because that's too dark, and I have this one, which is Nutmeg. Wow, it didn't even go in. It's just sitting on top of the skin. Or did it give a dewy, oh okay, it gave a dewy look to the skin. Okay, that's good because it was looking very dry. Hazelnut, let me show you what hazelnut looks like. Okay, that's the hazelnut color. Can you see that? Then we have the, oh, okay, and then we have this one, which is Nutmeg. So I think I'm gonna try to use the hazelnut under my eyes. And it's not even a light color, but I have this powder also. This is her Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I have it in 2 colors. So I think I'm gonna take this lighter color, which is 420, and set the concealer. Do you see, like, it looks like it's not really blended in under my eyes. This is a cute compact. This one I carry in my pocketbook every day. I very rarely use it because most of the time when I put my makeup on, I don't need to like powder my nose. So that's a good thing. But this is the compact. It's so cute. See, that's the lighter color. So I'm going to use that under my eyes. So let me just tell you this, guys. If I don't tell you the price, right, then I'm gonna put it on the screen because there's no way with all of these products that I can remember the price, and I will tell you how many shades it comes in because this one comes in quite a lot of shades too. Yeah, the powders that I have by her are too dark to really set under my eye like that. All I know is that these products are very mattifying. Like, how does that work with this mattifying powder and this mattifying foundation? We're gonna see how that goes. Even though this is a light powder, it looks kind of dark. This is 420. It's like the same color as the same number as the concealer. I don't know if it's the same color. I think I'm gonna try this nutmeg. I think it's a little bit lighter, and I could set my face with this one. And I'm not gonna use a lot. I don't even think I'm going in with a sponge because it's, a lot came out. I'm gonna take this brush and just set the whole face really lightly. Oh shoot, you know what I did? I have a contour stick of hers. The powder has a nice like faint smell, and I don't know if now, I probably should have put my bronzer and stuff on before I'm setting this face, but we're gonna see if we can use it over this. I should have used the contour stick first. I'm gonna spray this face again just to give it some moisture. I'm gonna use this bronzer on the eyes. This is the Mocha Mammi bronzer. Like I said, I don't have her eyeshadow, so we're gonna use the bronzer just to give us a little eye look. This is her powder bronzer. Now, when it originally came out in 8 colors. I think it was 8 colors. Let me check. I think they have 9 now because they came out with the thick mint, which was like the perfect color. Okay, so these cream bronzers, which is in this palette, it says cream on it. These retail for $34, and they come in 9 shades. And this is not the Rihanna sponge because hers is flat across the top. I don't know where it is. Oh, my bad. This is the regular bronzer, which is the one I put on my eyes. That one, it retails for $34 and it comes in 9 shades. Then the cream bronzer, it retails for $34 and it comes in 7 shades. I'm gonna use this Sigma E40 brush to blend out this bronzer on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the darker bronzer, which is the thick mint bronzer, to just kind of contour the eye a little bit. So that is what the thick mint looks like. It's like a deeper purpley red, and this one is like a brownie red. I want to show you what the difference is. Yeah, this is the one that I loved when it came out because I could really see it really good on my face. And I'm gonna use this in the crease and to give some definition to the eye because, like I said, I don't have any of her shadows. Okay, I like that. It just gives it a little bit of something. Now, I don't know what this is gonna look like because I have one of her like all over body veils that I really, really like. Okay guys, in this part of the video, I thought I was recording and I was not. So I'm telling you that I am about to use the cream bronzers on my face and see how they apply. So that's what you're gonna see happening now. Okay, so I'm contouring my nose with the thick mint bronzer and just blending it out. This is gonna be a voiceover for the next, it's an 18-minute clip. So you're gonna hear me come in and out just to talk you through what is exactly going on. I did not want to get rid of this footage because this was the only clip that I messed up. So I hope you guys don't mind. I hardly ever do voiceovers, but this is going to be a voiceover with me blending out the contour on my nose to give my face some dimension. At this point, I am going to be trying on the cream bronzer in the color Chocolate. And then I have one called Toffee Please. That's the darker one. It looks like I am trying the Toffee Please first. And I'm using a Smith Cosmetics 115 brush to apply it. It goes on like a powder. Like, it feels very drying, but it blends very well on the skin. So I really like the formulation. The color payoff shows up really nice on the skin. It gives a nice, more of a contour, not a bronze. but I like it. Look how effortlessly it goes on. I'm saying the formula of this bronzer is like a cream, but it's dry, like a powder. So now that I like the way the color looks, I'm about to apply it to the rest of my face. And I'm going to just fast forward through this clip because we don't need to watch me put it on the whole face. But I'm definitely blending it in around the hairline to give a nice shape and dimension to the face. Now I'm trying the cream bronzer to contour my nose. Trying to see how it blends out in the nose area. I'm saying that it's blending out very well over the powder that I put on there, and it's not removing the makeup, so it's doing like a really good job of blending. I really like her cream bronzer. It's a really, really nice formula. I'm like, wow, okay, I like that. So now I'm telling you about the cream blushes. I'm saying how pretty the colors are, and I have 4 different cream bronzers from her, and they're very, very pretty. The light pink is my favorite. I wound up using the Bikini Martini blush, and I tried it with a brush first and it doesn't work. So then I try it with my fingers. And it takes a lot of work to get these blushes to actually show up. So I wasn't really impressed with them. Okay, so I blended it out. I applied it with my fingers, and then I blended it out with a beauty sponge, and you really don't see anything. Like, it really took a lot of work to get that blush to show up. So I'm layering it on to see what's happening, and it looks like I'm doing nothing. So I'm trying a darker color pink now, which is called like Daquiri dip or something like that. Like, I'm really digging deep to try to get some product to come out. And you still don't see anything. And I'm saying I don't see anything. And I'm saying maybe it just doesn't show up for my complexion. So now I'm patting it in with my fingers, and I see something. I tried to really get this blush to show up. So now I'm using a Sedona lace brush, which is helping with the color showing up on my cheeks. So I'm like, okay, I think I finally found a tool to make this work. And I commenced to applying it on both of my cheeks. So I'm using a tapping motion. It's very creamy. It's a different formula than the bronzer. So I see a little something there, and I'm happy because it's actually showing up. I'm saying that the formula of the blush is very emollient, and it's a different formula than the actual cream bronzer. I think that the blush would have been better if it was the same formula as the bronzer, because the bronzer went on very well, and this is very creamy. It adds a lot of oil to the skin. So if you have oily skin already, I don't really recommend it. You definitely have to set it with a powder, which you're going to see I'm going to do shortly. I'm about to set it with the Dior Backstage powder in the color pink to try to take some of the oil down and also get some color payoff, so you can see like the pink on my cheeks, which I really, really love this blush. It's one of my favorite. I love any like baby doll pink blush or lipstick. So between this blush and the cream blush, if I didn't use this, it probably wouldn't have lasted on my cheeks. So I think it looks pretty. So now I'm about to apply some of the thick Ment bronzer to give some dimension back to the face and to kind of set what's going on in my cheek area. The thick Ment bronzer, which is a powder formula, was my favorite bronzer of hers. Like, I really, really love that color. her formulations are very, very sheer. I think it looks nice. It's a nice wash of color to the skin, but it shouldn't have to be this much to get a bronzer to show up, especially like once you put down some cream bronzers already. Okay, so I have my lashes on, and I noticed that this blush definitely gave a sheen to the face. It took a lot of building up, but it definitely gave a sheen to the face. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I see like it made the rest of my face look oily. I'm gonna go in with this contour one more time, because I don't feel like it's deep enough on my nose. I'm gonna go in with this powder. I just want to put a little bit of powder on the side of the nose. Okay, so now I can smell what this powder smells like. It has like a, is it chocolatey kind of smell? Like it smells like something. It smells good, whatever it is. I can't pinpoint what the smell is. Like it's perfumey, but it's not too much. Now I'm gonna go in with the highlighter, my favorite. Okay, so this is called the How Many Carats Diamond Balm. I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to look like, and I'm gonna show you what mine looks like after using it. So this is the package that it comes in, all pretty and everything. I love her packaging, I think it's so cute. So this is a new one, and this is a used one. This is my favorite. This is what it's supposed to look like. That is so freaking pretty. And this is what a used one looks like. Yeah, but that's right, we're still gonna use it because I love it. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I used to wear this all the time. When I say all the time, all the time. Do you see how pretty that is? Just how gorgeous it looks on the skin. That is so pretty. I was so much in a rush to put this on my face that I didn't finish under my eyes. I'm gonna do that real fast. Isn't that, like, it's just beautiful. And I have it in another color too. I was thinking about putting it on my eyes, but I think this is gonna be glowy enough. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, this is kind of backwards, but anyway, I'm gonna go under the eye with this thick Ment. This you're gonna have to build up because yeah, you don't want to look like a raccoon, but you don't want to look like it's nothing there. I'm gonna go under it with the lighter color, which is the Mocha Mammi. I'm gonna take this powder off my face. The powder smells really, really good. Okay, I have a black liner. I don't know if I want to go black. I don't usually like to use black under my eyes, but I guess we could do black. It's not Rihanna. This is Maybelline. This is the Rihanna Full Frontal Mascara. I never tried this before. I didn't really hear anything about it. I think when it first came out, I heard something about it. That's a pretty big mascara. I don't know if I'm able to use this under my eyes. Oh, it's a nice size wand, so I should be able to go under, hopefully without getting it on my I don't really see any mascara on the wand. This is in a color because I'm black. There's a lot of work to get this mascara on. Oh, do you see? That's black. That's very black. That's black. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a pencil a little bit more because I just wiped what I had on my lips off, and I'm gonna go in with one of these pink blushes on my lips. Let me see how it's gonna look first, because it says it could be used on the lips also. So I like this pink. It's very pretty. And then we can probably see about doing a gloss over it. I don't have any of her lip products other than a few glosses. If I do have anything, I can't find it. I feel like real, I don't know, grungy like. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this powder on my face, only because my cheeks are really, it looks like a bunch of oil on my face, and it's not. It's the glow. It's my favorite product, but it looks so harsh today. Like, I don't know what you guys think. This is what it looks like. It just looks like it's a little much. So I toned it down some. I just put a little powder over it. Let's see if that makes it any better. I like this pink. I think I like the pink lip. The eyes look very, very, very strong, and I don't like that, but this is what we have from Fenty. I have the Diamond Milk Gloss Balm from Fenty, which is this. It goes with the stuff on my cheeks. So I am going to put some of this on my lips. I didn't want to dip it inside and then touch my lips. Put this lip pencil on it. Okay guys, I'm back. And this is what the finished look is looking like. I hate putting anything black under my eyes, and I knew that before I did it. And this looks very harsh. Like, I don't like black under my eyes. I tried to fix it and put, like, you know, something inside the waterline. It still didn't help. I don't like it. I'm gonna go over everything that we use from Fenty and give you my thoughts. I'm gonna start with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer Soft Matte. The primer, it did a pretty good job. I really think that the primer held up well. I do see a little bit of pores, but I have this super beaming highlight on my cheeks. It's my favorite. I just love it. So it definitely accentuates the pores a tad bit, but this primer, it did pretty well. So I'm not gonna complain about it. Then I use the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation in the color 440. This is the color I used to use. What I will tell you about this foundation is a very thick formula. It's very thick. It's very full coverage. It looks nice on the skin. I don't have any complaints about it. I think it looks really good. I just feel like I don't look like myself. Not because of the foundation, just because of these eyes. I like the foundation. It's not something that I would wear every day, but it's definitely good, like if you're filming, I don't know, taking pictures, or you're filming a video or something like that, and you needed a full coverage kind of natural look, because it definitely has a natural look. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I have the other two foundations. If you guys want to see a video on the other two foundations, please put it in the comment section, and then I will do another video using one of the other foundations, which is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Pro Filter Foundation and the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. If you want to see a video on either one of these, let me know, or wear a test. I use their concealer. Okay, so I have these two colors, the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation in 420 and in 340, and I use both of them under my eyes. Then I use the powder in the color, I didn't use Nutmeg, I think I used the color Hazelnut because it was lighter, to set the makeup on my face. And I also use the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder, which is a foundation also, in the color 420. I didn't use the 450. This one is the one I usually keep in my pocketbook to like block my makeup if necessary, but a lot of times I've only pulled this out of my bag maybe 3 times, and I had it in there since it came out. I also use the cream blushes and the cream bronzers So let me start with the bronzer first. I really love the formula of the cream bronzer. It's very much creamy but powdery. Like when it goes on the skin, it doesn't have a real emollient, like greasy, it looks like a powder, and I really like that. And it stays, like I actually put it on top of my face after I set it with the setting powder, and it went on with no problem. It really looked good on the skin. I love this cream bronzer, and I also love the powder bronzer because I use this one too. I use the color Thick Mint to set my bronzer on my face. I hope you can see it. I think it's there. I think you can see it really good. And then I used 2 of these Cheeks Out blushes. So at first, like, I had a hard time getting it to show up. I finally did get it to show up. I tried it with a brush, I tried it with a sponge, I tried it with my fingers, and then I tried it with a different brush. And finally it showed up with the brush. So I think that you can kind of see it. Like, I don't know how much it really shows up because I see it but I don't see it. And then I tried another color, so I used two of them together to give it some dimension. This is a mixture of both of these two pinks. They were both very pretty. This pink, which is the pink that I have on my lips, which I really love it. I think it looks very, very pretty. So those are the two pinks that I have on my cheeks. And then I set them. I didn't have a Rihanna powder blush because she doesn't have an actual powder blush. She has those highlighters on one side and then like a powder on the other side. I don't have any of those. So I used the Dior Backstage pink blush to set it, and I really like it. Then I used my favorite. It's still my favorite. It's the Diamond Balm. This is what it looks like, a used one, because it has my makeup in it, but I love it. It is so wonderful. Like, it is my favorite highlighter of all time. Like, I used to wear this like every freaking day. Even when I was going to work, I had it on. And I love it. I think it's wonderful. I just love it. It's very, very beaming and glowy on my face. Like, my face looks like, I don't know, I think I probably look like a Tin Man or something like that. But I love this How Many Carats highlighter, because that's what the name of it is. But it's called the Diamond Balm. And I just love it. I can't help it. But it gives the skin a really wet look. Like a really wet look, but I do love it. And then I have the Diamond Milk lip gloss on top of the pink Cheeks Out blush that's on my lips. I love it. I think it looks good. On my eyes, I use both of the powder bronzers. I use the Mocha Mammi on the lid, which is this color, and then I use the Thick Mint in the crease just to give it like a little dimension. So that is what I use. All in all, is this a foundation that I would grab for on a regular basis? Not for every day, but if I was filming something, yes. To me, like, even though it doesn't feel like anything on the skin, it's not like my go-to foundation. When it first came out, I was wearing it on a regular, and people loved it because it makes the skin look beautiful. It's just that it's not something that I reach for every day, and I really don't know why. Maybe I'll finish the bottle. I don't know. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. If you want to see a video with me using either one of those two other Fenty foundations, please let me know. The Fenty Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. I think that the mascara did a good job. If you look at my lashes up close, you can see them. I think it did a nice job. I'm going to use it because I bought it. But I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I just think that it's not something that I would reach for every day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it on without having false lashes on, and maybe try it on my regular lashes, and it may show me something different. Okay, so now, if you have not subscribed and you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and watch some more of the videos. I'm going to have them linked up here. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified each time I upload a video. I hope you like this makeup. It's not my best makeup because I hate this black under my eyes. But, you know, I was trying to use all of the Fenty products that I have without incorporating anything else. So this is just something showing you that you don't necessarily have to have a eyeshadow. As long as you have bronzer, you can, you know, put something on your eyes and make it look good. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.